Hey, Aquarius, intuitive soul coach here with your May 2023 love reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so Aquarius, I'm getting here right away that some of you, if you are partnered up, you may work with your spouse or you may work underneath the same roof at the same time. So both of you may have a work from home, or you may have an office space within the home that maybe you share with a partner. I'm just getting here a combination of work life and romantic life mixing together here, so please take that as it resonates. Now, for those of you that are single, I certainly feel like you've been focused on maybe your career, your stability. You've been wanting to put yourself out there, and I'm sensing as well there could be someone in the family who has taken after another family member. For example, let's say your mother was a nurse and your sister's a nurse. I feel like there's more than one generation that is doing something similar here is what I'm picking up on. Now, in the recent past, you have the Spices card. This is about exciting situations and changes, Aquarius. So I do feel like there was a situation that really sparked your interest, sparked your heart, your passion. It could have been a new relationship, or it could have been an idea that you've had. For some of you, maybe you were planning a wedding, you were planning an event, a graduation, or even a trip as well. But this brought a lot of excitement to you, and I don't feel like you've crossed the threshold yet in the future of whatever this was that you were planning or that was quite exciting. So if this is a new relationship, I feel like there is that exciting energy of getting to know one another and discovering each other and bringing about that sense of playfulness and enthusiasm, but you haven't quite hit that peak of the pleasure or the goodness yet. So I really like this. For others of you, I am getting some sort of celebratory energy, whether it's a new home, it could be coming together. It could be a family affair where all of you get together under the same roof and celebrate, maybe through a barbecue or maybe grandma's 80th birthday party, something of that nature here, Aquarius. Now, for others of you, you are definitely focused on your abundance. You have the apples card showing up mid-month here for you, or within the main energy of May. And this is all about prosperity and abundance. I'm getting here that some of you are calling in your soul tribe, calling in people who support you, who love you, who want to see you succeed. And it may not have always felt that way from people within the family dynamics, because there were some jealousy plays is what I'm getting. So it could be that a sibling was jealous of your success, or someone didn't agree or understand with your lifestyle. But there's been a leveling up here. There's been maturity. And I feel it's taken a while. Just like apple trees, they take a while to fully come to fruition. So I feel like you've matured and family members around you. I'm also getting here siblings very, very close in age, within, I want to say 2 years. It could be even 18 months back to back here, or it could be twins where the both of you are coming together and celebrating something here. And if you're twins, you'd be celebrating a birthday, right? So I'm getting this excitement, or some of you may even be going back home or moving to a location where you are finding your soul tribe, or you are reconnecting with family. Now, in the near future, here's that upcoming adventure that I was tuning into here in the past. So this exciting situation, you're prepping and planning for it in the past, but now in the near future, here it is, upcoming. So this could be a family trip, a getaway. I am sensing an invitation here as well. So whether this is an invitation to a wedding, or to, I'm also sensing here a baptism. Someone may receive an invitation to a baptism, or you may be asked to be a godmother. I'm just getting this strong energy of coming together to support, to love. And some of you are really focusing on your wellness and your healing. There may have been someone within the family who was talking to or seeking out a therapist, a coach, a mentor, or a healer themselves, and they're able to work on some root core issues of trauma that maybe they dealt with as a child, or this could be you as well. Now let's get into the reading here. Let's take a look at the heart of the matter. Now these are good for relationships of all kinds, friendships, family, love, one-on-one, romantic, children, parents. So please take it as it resonates for you. These aren't just readings for romantic love. So right away here, you do have the Six of Swords. This is about solace. It's about you being able to get out of a situation and head towards calmer waters. So if you felt a little bit of a struggle or a challenge, or you were just butting heads with someone in your world, I'm also getting some of you taking responsibility for your own behaviors or your own reactions here. Because some of you may have really been working on your own mental or physical or emotional health, and you realize that some of your triggers or some of your behaviors, you may have been snapping or lashing out at others, or you may have felt them doing this to you as well. But I do sense here that any miscommunication, because yes, we have Mercury going retrograde, or whenever you're watching this, it may already be in effect, but I feel that that can certainly stir up miscommunication, and there can be misunderstandings and things get delayed or put off. But I do feel like regardless of what's going on in the planets, I feel like you're not putting this off any longer. There's something that is being said, some conversation or a gathering, a coming together here, talking things through and trying to find a solution here to a problem. You've gone through this spiritual quest here, Aquarius. This is your energy air. And when the Six of Swords shows up, I do feel like you're freeing yourself from a situation that may have actually been beyond repair, or you've healed it the best way that you've known how, and now you're moving on to bigger and better, or calmer waters, more peace, more solace. That's why you have this upcoming adventure. Some of you are leaving behind responsibilities. You may be taking a vacation, traveling. You may be going back home. I'm getting that some of you may be taking care of a pet. You may be a pet sitter, or you have maybe children of your own that take care of pets, or they may be thinking of pet sitting. Please take that as it resonates. Now, your challenge for the month of May, Aquarius, is not only finding the balance, but being able to head towards this new beginning. Embrace the unknown. Take a risk. Take a chance. Take this leap of faith towards a brand new beginning. And you have a lot of prosperity and abundance showing up here. But sometimes when we are in this energy for quite some time, it can be difficult to shift out of it. So for example, let's say you've been single for 5 years. You start to build and find comfort within that comfort zone, right? And we don't always open up instantly when that comfort zone is poked, right? When we have something that shows up, which could be a new relationship or new love, we're not necessarily used to that energy, so we may tend to avoid it or step aside, or we don't know how to let someone in or for us to step out. So this can be about you taking that leap of faith and trusting that someone may want to reach out. There could be a new beginning happening here in your world, whether it's with a family member, it could be with a friend, or it's just a brand new way of you doing you. There's an energy here of you coming out of your shell and trying things in a new way. And I feel like you've done a lot of shadow work here. You've done a lot of healing, Aquarius, but there is a new beginning, but it may feel like it's prolonged and it's put to the side. And I feel like you are wanting it now. You're ready for it here. So embrace this. And that sounds a little counterintuitive. And I'm just going to actually pull some cards to clarify, because some of you are ready and others of you, there's a little bit of fear behind this readiness, but there's also some impatience I'm sensing as well. Okay, yeah, you have the Death card in reverse. So this could be resisting or hanging on to change, but at the same time, there's a misalignment going on because there's impatience over here because you want this change, but then there's a piece that you're hanging on to. I hope that makes sense here. So that's why it was feeling a little bit of a tug of war. Some of you may be feeling that tug of war within, and that's the challenge for you in the month of May, because you're ready to head towards some abundance here in matters of the heart. You may not want to leave a pet behind or a family member. You may be struggling with having a new beginning here, but someone may feel like you're leaving them behind is what I'm getting, or they may feel a little bit left out, or maybe you are the one that feels left out. Let's take a look, Aquarius, at the foundation. What's the foundation upon which you're built here? What's in the deep, deep past? The death energy. So you're getting that twice now. And when this shows up, this is all about a time of an ending, rebirth. It is, again, about you going through this spiritual transition to something better. And sometimes we feel like we're not worthy of these good things. And there may be a little bit of a shock factor coming in. Is it really possible that this person wants to have a new beginning with me? Or is it possible that I can really move in this direction and shift and alter my destiny, my outer world? Absolutely, it is possible. Remember, the word impossible spells I'm possible. So I want you to remember that, Aquarius, when things seem to be feeling like they are on pause or on hold, that there is a shift coming in here. You're going to spread your wings sooner than you realize with this death card. So don't resist or hang on to any change that is inevitable here, because remember, that's the only thing constant in our lives is change. Let's take a look at what's happened here for you in the recent past and how it may still be affecting your present. What's going on? There could have been an actual physical death. Rarely ever does that death card mean physical death, but there could have been a loss that you did go through in the past, whether it was a physical loss or an ego death. For others of you, it was a death of a situation that needed to be transformed in a new way. Now, in the recent past here, you have stability, 9 of Cups. So wanting to head towards your wish fulfillment, that is why this death energy was initiated for you. So some sort of catalyst, some sort of initiation took place in the far off past, or the distant past here, that actually is allowing you to stand on your own 2 feet. It's allowing you to bring in more stability, wish fulfillment here. I'm getting as well, some of you may have lost belief that something, again, there's a shock factor here, and I keep hearing those words, shock factor, but it's for the better. It's almost like, can you really believe that your wish is manifesting? This could be, your dream of being able to meet someone and to take this vacation, or have this wedding, or be proposed to, or start this family, or come together here. Whatever it is for you, there's a wish factor and it's being fulfilled, but there's still that shock of awe. It's like you're catching up with the, what's happening, but the energy is already there. I hope that makes sense. Now let's get to the juicy goodness of what it is you are manifesting. Let's see what this wish is all about. What are you manifesting here, Aquarius? Some of you, it's definitely more stability when it comes to relationships. Yeah, two of Pentacles is the card of stability. It's about balance during fluctuations, right? Because things are always fluctuating. We're always playing different roles in this lifetime. We're always wearing many different hats, and we're trying to juggle up, work and play, because yes, of course, we need to take responsibilities to be able to pay the bills and have what we need to survive. But then on the other hand, we are playing in this field, right, of human experience. And this is about relationships and love and family and all of those other things that bring about that sense of connectedness. So you're finding ways to bring that into balance. And like I said in the very beginning, some of you may be working with a partner, or you may need to set some sort of boundary or space for yourself or for that person to feel secure, feel comfortable, and do their work. But also, I'm getting here, set date nights up, or bring together some sort of hobby or interest that both of you can do, instead of sharing the same space but not sharing the time or energy with each other. So for example, you may be working, or someone may be scrolling social media on the couch and the other person watching Netflix. I'm feeling it's important for both of you to have the one-on-one conversation, instead of feeling like you're spending time together because you're in the same environment or the same room, okay? There needs to be some sort of communication or connection here, and that may be why you are planning this upcoming adventure, so it can free you from those responsibilities, at least, even if only for a week. But if you can incorporate that more into your everyday life and everyday activities, it's going to bring a lot more joy and fulfillment to your world. All right, let's take a look here. For those of you that are looking for love, or you're looking to reconnect to someone that you had a falling out with or a family member, I feel like there's going to be moments of happiness. I'm also sensing a bouquet of flowers, a bouquet of flowers. So someone may receive that, you may be giving that, or you may walk into a home and you see a big bouquet of flowers. Please take that as it resonates. There's that wheel turning here. I'm liking this for you because in the near future, there's a turning point when it comes to matters of the heart. And I feel like you're turning that wheel here and you're averting through some sort of disaster by being able to see it from a different perspective. It's kind of like that Titanic. I think this got brought up in another reading as well. They weren't able to avert that iceberg. They weren't able to see it in time, or they didn't have that awareness or that technology, right, to let them know that that was showing up, but it really was right there. So I do feel if some of you have been going through some challenges or miscommunication with someone close to you, there needs to be this sense of awareness so you can avert away from, or be able to at least find a solution before it hits that iceberg, right? I'm also sensing here with this wheel of fortune, this is a turning point. So instead of repeating that cycle or feeling like you're getting nowhere and just spinning your wheels, spinning on that hamster wheel, I feel like there's a solution coming in, and it may be maybe a second honeymoon or a new adventure or coming together with family that's going to help you see things from a new light. So I like this for you, Aquarius. Let's take a look at how you are feeling and how you are doing. This is all about your energy. What do we have for Aquarius? The High Priest. Now, the High Priest is actually the magician in this deck. And the High Priest is all about having the necessary tools available in order for them to manifest the world that they want. You are the magician. You are the creator of your own world. And you're realizing that here as well. And there's the flowers that I was just seeing here as well. It could be a bouquet of flowers, or you may walk by someone's house, or you know, you might be out and about and you see these really beautiful flowers and you actually comment on them. Now, this magician, he knows the tricks of the trade, right? He's done it before. This isn't his first rodeo. So I feel like you have some tricks up your sleeve on how to shift the energy, how to bring something down that gets heated. So for example, you may make a really good mediator, Aquarius, or you may be the one that intervenes when it comes to, it could be sibling rivalry, perhaps it is between your own children. You may be that mediator that comes in and says, well, how can we see it from this angle as well? Even though that's a really beautiful trait of Libra, that is your fellow air sign here, and I feel like you carry those traits of balance as well. And that's showing up here for you with that Two of Pentacles, bringing balance, being able to find peace amidst chaos, helping people remain calm as well, including yourself. But you have the tools to manifest what it is that you want into your world. Make sure you use your power wisely. All right, Aquarius, let's take a look at what's going on in your environment. What do we have here for environment, please? Okay, they're giving me here, they're giving me the name of an animal. I mean, this is a very common name. I think I even had a cat with this name, Mittens. So someone may have a pet named Mittens, or a pet that actually looks like they are wearing mittens. Please take that as it resonates. I mean, maybe you just put on some mittens as you're listening to this as well. Again, please take it as it resonates. Now you have the Knight of Cups. So there's definitely movement when it comes to your heart, when it comes to your emotions. You're making a move towards someone. Someone may be making a move towards you. Again, there could be a family gathering, get together, reunion, barbecue, wedding, birthdays. I'm getting celebratory energy here. Now, when this Knight of Cups shows up, this is someone who's very loving, very supportive, very emotionally intelligent. And I feel like they are offering you good news, or they are being patient with this movement here. Someone has also matured emotionally, and it may take you by surprise, or it could be a shock. This could even be you as well. You see this beautiful energy here. of being in this water. And I feel like there's playfulness within this vibration. There's playfulness, there's movement, and there's celebratory energy here. So really wonderful. And this is around you, and you're seeing other people take steps and take actions. And again, there is this shock factor showing up where you may actually see someone on social media, or it could be that you haven't visited a family member for quite some time, or your sister or your brother, and you see your nephews and your nieces, and you think, oh my gosh, how did you go from itty bitty to a teenager, right? And someone may be driving. I feel like there is a lot of movement here, but you're reflecting and you're saying, what is it that I truly desire, and what is it that I truly want and need for myself? And you're finding that that's within you, but you're seeing it flowing out in your external world as well. Now, Aquarius, let's take a look at your hopes and fears. What is going on here with your hopes and fears? All right. How would you like these, Spirit? Okay. So we have the final outcome here, and we have health. Page of Pentacles. Now, the Page of Pentacles is a brand new opportunity in the physical world or within your own health to feel better, to do better, to become better, right? That's why we have these experiences, is to choose and have that free will to choose this direction or that direction. And this is about you paying attention to what brings you happiness, abundance, and prosperity. Also, there could be a message in here. You know what they say, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Someone may benefit from eating more apples as well. Or someone may actually be cutting up apples to put into a pie or to make into maybe applesauce. Or someone may actually have an apple tree in their front yard, or it was a family home where you had an apple tree. But I do sense here, with this being your hope, the Page of Pentacles is that you have this new beginning, right? And that's also the challenge for you, but you have hope that this is going to happen. Now, the fear with this Page of Pentacles is, what if this person or what if we don't invest in the time or energy it takes to commit or come together? What if someone doesn't show up, right? Show up for this event? Or what if someone doesn't show up to support me, to love me the way that I deserve to be loved, right? I feel like this is a very valid hope and fear, of course, for yourself, but it may be an illusion, because you are absolutely worthy of love, and you don't need to sit in those fears at times, which we can, because Spirit is protecting you. You have this shield here of protection, but sometimes on a fear-based level, we have a defense mechanism that we put up this shield. So if that is you, you've already learned some beautiful lessons around the heart, right? You can open up to whatever this Knight of Cups is offering you, whoever this is from. You don't have to protect yourself. Okay, and now some of you, there is a boundary here, and it has affected your health. I'm sensing with a family member. So you did have to maybe set yourself apart or love from a distance as well. And I'm getting as well, this showed up, I think it was for either Capricorn or Sagittarius. There could be someone within the family dynamic who's younger that may suffer. It could be from mental health, or it could be addictions as well. And that may be a fear that they are going down the wrong path. Please take that as it resonates. Now, the Queen of Wands is your final outcome. I love the Queen of Wands here, because she is someone who is very bold, and she's very wise. She inspires others to live their best lives, but she also shatters the illusion of what something should look like up in the ether, up in the air, right? And she brings it down to reality and manifests it. So I feel the illusions that you've set for yourself, whether they were limiting or they were helping you forward, I feel like you're creating the illusion of what you thought to be something. You're taking a reality check, but also you're stepping into your power and realizing that balance is required and needed, that you can have this life of abundance that you want, that you can have this excitement and this adventure. Some of you are traveling. You may be a traveler. You may have a gypsy heart. This Queen of Wands, she's a multitasker, but she's also strong and confident and creative. She is someone who really focuses on her strengths, but when she doesn't, right? When she is focused too far on maybe the past, or she lets that fear-based energy get the best of her, she can have those deep insecurities, right? She can have those deep energies of jealousy. This could also be someone around you, maybe insecure, or you may intimidate someone as well. I'm getting here intimidation. Now, it could be your siblings or your family, or it could be a lover. Someone may feel intimidated by you because you have a lot of power here, Aquarius. I feel like you have a lot of power, but it's not, it's not coming from this place of ego within you. I feel like it's coming from this place of healthy confidence. And that's what you have showing up as the hope. You want to be healthy, body, mind, and soul. But that may intimidate others who aren't aligned with that same energy, or who have struggled with those insecurities as well. Because there's this, again, this illumination where someone may have this image about you that you are intimidating, or that you are powerful. Or I'm also getting here, someone may feel like they don't have a chance with you. So please take that as it resonates, whether they've lost their chance or whether you just intimidate them and they are shy making a move. I feel like this would be the month. You'll know who this person is, and there is movement coming towards you. But we have here a knight and a queen. And typically when the knight shows up, knights can feel not necessarily in that king energy. So they may say, well, this queen, can we both be aligned on the same page? So I would like to see this knight at some point moving up to that king status. But for now, you're stepping into your power. And I feel like you are moving forward to create more balance in your world. So I do like this here. Now let's take a look and see what the messages from your soul, and see what you can ask yourself at this time to really help you move forward in matters of the heart. How can you open that heart chakra to the max here? What can you do? There could be a shock factor that comes in because someone may take you by surprise and tell you how they feel about you as well. This could be someone younger, or someone that you may think they're out of your league, but really it's about that connection, and there may be a spiritual connection between the both of you as well. The question to ask yourself, Aquarius, how can I infuse more self-love and compassion into my life? If your compassion does not include yourself, it is incomplete. Now that is a quote by Buddha. Today's soul action, Aquarius. Choose one self-care action to do today. And you, by doing this with the Six of Swords, it can help get you out of a difficult situation by infusing these self-love and compassion acts. Now, number 1, set stronger boundaries. Number 2, meditate and listen to your heart. 3, speak to yourself with compassion. 4, focus on your strengths. 5, say no to something that isn't a soul yes. 6, say yes to something you are afraid of. 7, let go of what you cannot control. 8, stay far away from drama and negativity. 9, ask for help and allow it. So many times we ask for help, but then we have that wall up. And so it actually blocks help from coming when it does come, right? And then 10, write down 3 things that you are grateful for, because that attitude of gratitude really shifts up the environment, Aquarius. And the more that you can be grateful for what it is that you have, the more that the universe will bring into your world. And then lastly here, let's get a message from the wisdom of the Oracle. And we'll read the relationship message from the guidebook. What else do we have here for Aquarius, May 2023? What does Aquarius need to know? All right, we have Breathe, card 29. Now, some of you may be born on the 29th, or you may be 29 years old, or there could have been a significant change in your world around that age as well. Now, the Breathe card here is all about, let's take a look, is patience, waiting, going slowly. And we talked about that as well. That may not be a strong suit. It's really not a strong suit of many people these days. But this is about wellness, meditation, and trust. And the relationship message is this: don't be in too much of a hurry right now. The heart needs time to open. Take a breath and let nature take its course. Release constriction and anxiety, for there is no need for tension. Savor the moment, and the waiting won't prove difficult. Your heart knows what the ego often resists learning. Patience pays off in deep and meaningful ways. Okay, very powerful here. So I like this showing up because you're moving forward. You're creating more stability. However, that magician, they know what they need to do to manifest things in their world. So don't let laziness, apathy, or inertia slow you down, because some of you may feel that sludge or that sticky energy. It says, wake up and do something to shake this off. Go outside for some air. A walk in nature will remind you that all of life is ensouled and magical. Get some exercise. Move out of your head and into your body, and breathe in deeply. Each life is precious. Yep, some of you are working on your breath work, body work, meditation, wellness, trust as well. So it'd be a really powerful time to really connect to that divine within. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius, for your love and family reading for May 2023. If this resonates, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to share, like, subscribe, and hit that bell if you haven't already. Thank you so much, Aquarius, for tuning in. Lots of love.